Hey everybody. So I figured I'd do a video on what my favorite combine is. And if most can't guess, it's probably the R7. Uh, Honestly, it's probably a tie between the R7 and the R70. Everybody'd probably say, well, why R70? Well, that V8 Deutz in it with twin turbos, I think that thing would probably just be an eating machine if you could tweak it a little bit, because I'd heard rumors that they was throwing 400 horsepower at one time. But why R7 or 70? Basically, they're glorified N series. You've got the updated unloader on them, and so you get the newer style unloader. You've got the high capacity, especially in wheat, with the P1. I think they do a little bit better job, or they do a good job. And you got this monster of an Alice engine in it, the 516, or 685i as they called them. I really love having this sun visor on it. The cabs are pretty comfortable, but that sun visor, it really does make a difference. I mean, I don't know, just the nostalgia of it kind of just makes it something really neat in my book. Second favor, since 70 and 7 is basically a tie for the most part, would be S78 or S88, probably 78, because there's more of them. But that's my dream combine, I guess, buying is a 78. Hopefully here in a few years I'll be able to afford one. With the way interest is right now, it's just there's no, I just can't even justify one right now. I mean, and it, they're simpler machines. The N and R early R series, they were, I'll just say they needed to update some stuff on them, or they needed changes on them that they did with the later series, like the R50s and the R2 series with 62s, 72s, and for the most part. But probably my third favorite's R50. I mean, and then, I mean, I love all Gleaners, but 50 probably come in at third. Just with the capacity of this size machine, is just, it's, it can do a lot of stuff for, just with the size rotor on it. And of course, L3, it's in the lineup too. But like I said, the R7, R70s probably tie for favorites. The biggest thing I hate about these combines is the stinking cabs. With not the cab itself. I mean, I love the layout, just so far ahead of its time. But the stupid idea of dropping it 6 inches, it's a headbanger for me. I'm 5'11", 6 foot, and I mean, it just, compared getting into that L, it's just, oh, it sucks. I hate it. That's the biggest thing I hate about this combine, or any of the early R series, N series. And they did it for transport height, but I don't know. they wanted to have it lower, like have it lower than the L was, which they lowered it basically about 6 inches. Well, out of the down side of it, you hit your head every time, just about every time you get in the stinking thing. Unless, I mean, it's just, it sucks. But otherwise, you know, I just love what, I don't know. I just love these early R series combines. They're, you know, neat. And I love the super spreader on it. It works pretty good, and does a good job on residue management. But there's a lot of updates that I wish you'd be able to do to one of these, but it's just the way it is. It's good on capacity. You keep everything up in good shape, but you know, for the time it was made, there ain't nothing out there that could have out eat one in the field. You know, of course, sometimes you might get some conditions that ain't ideal, and they'd struggle every now and then, but where a conventional machine wouldn't in some cases, but otherwise they're just hogs if they're all kept up in the shape. But I just figured I'd do a short video on favorite combine, kind of why. Let me know what your favorite Gleaner is. Of course, I'm a diehard Gleaner guy. You know, it's got to be a Gleaner, but not saying there's not some other makes that have decent machines, but just from, you know, being around these machines and being around other makes and colors, it's like, man, it's just a no-brainer not to choose a Gleaner. So, and I guess one day I'll make a video on why I feel Gleaner is the best. But that'll be a different day when I can get these babies out in the sunshine and actually go over them, make a little bit longer video on why a Gleaner would be a good fit for any operation and can put more money in an operation's pocket. So anyways, let me know what favorite Gleaner you have, and we'll see you on the next time.